Than one win? Well, how about a series win over a ranked team in Virginia Tech on Alumni Weekend? About a dozen former Syracuse players in attendance to watch the Orange take on the Hokies today. Emma Ritter yesterday 0 for 4 in 4 plate appearances at the top of the lineup as she skies one over to second base. Mackenzie Foster locates it in the gray sky here in Syracuse for the first out.
It was just too far back in her back leg on the finish.
Good framing behind the plate from Morales Alves as well, as that one skied deep to left center. Olivia Pess is there to retire Addie Green for the second out.
Really work on those quality at-bats, hitting the ball down and not just the weak fly balls we saw.
Full count pitch is cut on and missed. Fagan down on strikes to end. We'll see what she goes with here, trying to get the strikeout. Instead, it's laced and a diving stop at third base by Bree Pack. And that time, she locates one on the outside corner. Hasso sent down looking.
Stay low and deep in their legs to be able to see that late in an at-bat.
As the first pitch to Posner is grounded up the middle, and easy play at second base for Cameron Fagan. Easy call as McMillan held up, and she takes just low for ball 4. Home run record this year as a runner takes off for second. Throw down from Alves is a half second late, and McMillan bat of Madison Knight with her solo shot in the second inning. 2-2 is roped down the left field line. Drifting back and making the lunging play is Olivia Pess. That's why they have Pess in there in left field to make plays like that.
Understanding that tagging up, if anything, you were going to gain one base, and even if she dropped it, you'd still have plenty of time to go home.
Comebacker tonight. She comes home. The tag is not in time from Alves. Virginia Tech takes the lead. Tonight, the throw home beat McMillan, but the tag not quite in there. Freshman phenom Michelle Chatfield digs in and takes one right back tonight to second for one. Over to first. In time. No. Syracuse thought it was a double play. The delayed call at first is safe. To both starters already, Madison Knight and Emma Mazzarone. They've gotten the call every time they're on the outer black. 2-2 is launched high in the air. Medium depth right center. Hasso ranges over. She calls off Lopez, and she ends the top of the second inning.
Things aren't going right, or even when you're not in the circle where you feel like you can still contribute to the team.
Trying to get the party started, but instead she's down looking.
Right around there. I was more of the spinny pitcher.
3-2 is ripped up the middle. Base hit from Layla Morales Alves, who wins the long battle against Mazzarone.
It always helps. You can tell just a little bit stabbing at that button if she can keep her hands more patient.
And that time she goes down swinging. 3 Ks already for Mazzarone. That one the much more friendly matchup in the circle for her against the lefty Mazzarone. But that time she's down on 3 pitches as she chases low and away. Last year at Woodgrove High School. As Rose skies one out towards short, an easy play drifting back on it for Breen for the first out. For this Hokies lineup. Another 2-2, chopped to short. Second chance for Breen in the inning. And she just gets it over to first in time on a bang-bang play. Ritter showing off the speed. The 3-1. Weakly grounded first base side. Is it fair? Yes, it is. Gallopo handles business. And another 1-2-3 inning this time from...
Fired up after game 1 to be here for game 2.
First pitch swinging and a weak grounder to first, where Michelle Chatfield takes it to the bag herself. Kelly Breen, I should say, with the Orange. Another first pitch swinging and a weak grounder to second. Underhand flip from Fagan. 2 pitches, 2 outs. at the bottom of Syracuse's lineup as Pess is set down.
So much power into every pitch.
3-2 the other way. 2 hops at short for Rose across the diamond. You bet. Just one. Fagan, the lone strikeout victim the first time through for Madison Knight. She lifts one deep down the left field line, but that's where Olivia Pess runs it down in the corner. Already 2 great plays. Dep King talked to us about wanting to rely on Lindsay Hendricks and Madison Knight in the home stretch to carry them there. 3-2 pitch turns into an easy out at third. Rebecca Clyde clamps it and first pitch right back up the middle, ranging to the left, Breen, and she throws a dart to first to Gallipo to set down the side. Another one.
Dep King moved her there, but since then she has erupted even higher numbers than what were already her high ones.
That time it's the 5th strikeout and a swinging strikeout of 8 in the lineup today in the 3-hole. She's plunked by that pitch, came in and caught the back right leg, and Syracuse has a base runner. Not exactly how you... It was a free pass that led to Virginia Tech's lone run back in the 2nd. First pitch swinging for Knight, over to third. They go to second for Rowe. The relay to first is in time for a twin killing. 5-4-3 double play. Into the top of the 5th, just an hour gone by in Syracuse. Another chance down the left field line, and another running play by Olivia Pess, who's automatic and left for Syracuse. Has handled each one of them with ease. That one skied out that way again. She charges in and makes another play. A ball magnet out there in left field. Pess has the payoff pitch from Knight. Is cut on and missed. Just the 2nd strikeout of the day for the starter for Syracuse, but it's a big one. And it Mazzarone to Alves. Ground ball to the right side. Tough play at second, and there is no play for Fagan.
That is why.
And she swings through that pitch, running down to first base. And she beats it out. So the strikeout, and with the runner on first base.
You can tell that her barrel angle is changing.
Another 1-2. Again, right back up the middle. Base hit. Lantier rounds third. The throw comes home to the plate. Not in time. And we are tied in the 5th. Rebecca Clyde comes through for Syracuse in the clutch.
After that hard foul ball, to go back on the outer half of the plate is something that I would not have done. She takes full advantage and just hits the ball a little bit out in front this time, and it makes all the difference in the world.
Pinch runner, the state, 2 of the top 3 in the ACC standings to punch their ticket to the ACC tournament. Trying to do so here today, but that won't help. A 7th strikeout from the starting pitcher, Mazzarone. Choose at the latest offering. And she does so again there and lifts it down the right field line. It touches down in front of McMillan. Clyde goes first to third on the base hit. Syracuse taken all the way. That one gets away. The runner advances home, and the throw not in time. Clyde scores. Syracuse leads on the wild pitch.
The change of the country was expecting out of Syracuse in a wild pitch is how Clyde will be able to score at home. Great hustle, the head first slide. And when we talked to Coach Dep King, she said there's usually one ACC matchup where Syracuse really elevates their game. Now, this team thought it was going to happen against Pitt. It did not. But
1-run lead now for Hasso, trying to tack on. She grounds it to short, an easy flip the short way to second for the force out to retire Lopez. That ends the damage, but not before Syracuse goes for 2 on Knight, the sophomore, in her 2nd season with Syracuse. There to the left side, and a diving play at third. Rebecca Clyde, another web gem by this Syracuse defense to keep a no over 3rd time through now here in the top of the 6th. And Ritter skies one deep to left. Back on it is Pess. No doubt about it. the no-hitter and end the lead for Syracuse. We're all knotted at 2 on a long ball from Emma Ritter.
It wasn't about if it was going to happen. It was rather when the bats were going to come alive for Virginia Tech. Right there, Ritter does not miss. Madison tries to go upstairs with the rise ball, and Ritter catched it perfectly.
Another no doubt would be a couple big hits and most likely a few home runs from this powerful VT offense. And that one's given a ride deep to right. How about back-to-back? Ritter and now Addie Green, and just like that, Virginia Tech leads again.
Knight was able to have success early by just working in and out with the same speed, but now Virginia Tech is able to get on time, and that ball never gets in enough against Green. Virginia Tech showing off the power that everybody in the country knew that they were capable of doing.
3-2 on the ground to second. Foster quickly to first in time. 2 down here in the 6th. And that one came in and plunked the back of McMillan just above the number on the back. Runner goes for second. Alves' throw is high and late. And another runner in scoring position. Corey McMillan swipes the bag. She's a perfect 9.
Back and forth chess match throughout an entire at-bat.
Let's see if Knight tries to live again on the outside black. Instead, it's taken to the left side. The throw across the diamond is in time and on target from Kelly Breen, and be a top 16 national seed come the women's college tournament. First pitch swinging to start the bottom of the 6th, over to short. And the flip on to first is in time from Annika Rose.
Hardly seen about one pitch on that side. Otherwise, it's been all away.
Strike 3 swinging, and an 8th K for Mazzarone in the circle. No one reached safely in both of the prior 2. Another full count pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3 looking. Mazzarone just keeps on tacking on to, and a little below 60 degrees, but I'm sure that Yeager is plenty used to sunny and 75 down near the beaches of Florida. 2-2 is caught on and missed. To try and keep a runner off the base paths in the 7th. Instead, she misses just below the knees. A close pitch to take in a full count, but Chatfield Park in the circle. Needing 2 more big outs in the 7th. That one's roped deep down the left field line. Back at the fence, and just enough room for pass. Dead, it stays a 1-run game. Annika Rose lays down a bunt, and that is a beauty. Will it stay fair? Yes, it does. Picture perfect from Annika Rose to put 2 on with 2 outs.
Rose did a great. And Ritter goes along with the Hokies, who have decided to move a good few inches off the plate against Knight.
And she takes that one to left. Pess is there, and she makes the play. So Knight works out of damage. Only 1 walk today from Mazzarone, but she's in danger of putting the leadoff runner on. Here's the 3-1, and it misses below the knees. A leadoff walk to start the 7th. Another full count pitch, and it sails upstairs. What an at-bat from Rebecca Clyde.
That is huge to go down 0. Ryan, come to you.
And she lays down the bunt. It's fair. The throw is at first. It's in time, but Syracuse has the winning run 180 feet away. The tying run
Right in this situation.
And there is ball 4. A 4-pitch walk in the 9-hole for Olivia Pess. You saw the lefty Cassie Grizzard warming up in the pen.
Pass ball is what led to a previous run for Syracuse.
1-2, slashed over to the hole at short. Only throws to first, not in time. All tied in the 7th on an infield hit from Madeline Lopez.
as an infielder, there has a bit of disruption when you have a runner running in front of you, but Lopez able to just put the ball in play and good things happen. And right here, having to go to your backhand, caught in between on where to go. Do I go third? No, she's safe. But by the time you go to first, Lopez able to leg it out.
And now Syracuse
Further back than they were last time.
only one out, so it has to be a double play or an out at the plate with the force. The 2-2. And missed. First strikeout. Grime trying to force extras in the rain in Syracuse. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back punch-outs, and we're headed for free softball.
Starting to fall off towards the right side on our landing foot.
3-0 just misses up and away. Not the way you envisioned.
Legs the first thing to go. She's falling off on the right side after every pitch.
There is the bunt. Knight handles it to first. Not in time. A close play, and Fagan beats it out. The first two reach safely to
Knight.
Real trouble with a home run hitter at the plate. And the 3-1 is launched. Deep to left. Pass goes back. And that one is in the trees. A 3-run blast. And McMillan is the first to 20 home runs on the Hokies to give Virginia Tech the lead in the top of the 8th.
For a pitcher who is struggling to find the zone, all McMillan had to do is wait until she came back on the plate, and she was perfectly on time to that outside pitch, sending it deep into left field.
Peck has not reached base safely yet today. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a flyout, and she ropes one through the left side. Base hit. Past an outstretched Rebecca Clyde. 2-1 on the ground through the right side. Base hit. Huge hole. And Aldridge takes advantage. Station to station for the Hokies. Flexing their depth in the circle a little more than Syracuse today. Comebacker falls out of the glove of Knight. She goes over to first and retires Chatfield for the first out here in the inning, but both runners do advance.
They've been an all series against Knight and Hendricks.
Tegan Thrunk pinch hit in the 8-hole in the 7th. She stays in and chops one to short. Diving stop there by Breen. She flips it to first. What a play. A run still scores, but Kelly Breen with another SportsCenter top 10 worthy play over at short.
Huge moment for Breen. Granted, the run scores, but this is the out that your team needs to have any sort of momentum. Must look like another quick pull off of.
Syracuse got a few free passes to help out in the 7th. Left them loaded. Had a chance to win it there. And a swing and a miss from Rose ends the top of the 8th. And now a big full count pitch coming to Madison Knight to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Strike, 3 looking. Alves down to her final strike. And she skies one high on the infield. Grind clears out over near the circle. It's the third baseman, Bree Peck, to make the play. And Syracuse is down.
Too much. Don't need a big home run swing. That's not her type of a game. To either draw a walk or try to put the ball in play and really utilize your speed if you send it to the left side of the field.
Another 2-2 is cut on and missed. It took extras, but the Hokies outlast the Orange in 8 innings. Virginia Tech wins it 7-3, and the Hokies force a rubber match tomorrow at noon to decide the series against Syracuse.